Good morning, everybody. I've had requests for a mustache wax video, so we're just going to go over the basics of how to apply a mustache wax this morning. I always do the mustache wax first and then the beard wax because I don't want my mustache all, incorporated into the beard. All right, so I've got this, like the most pristine one of our mustache waxes that I could find. This is the one I've been using for photo shoots and whatnot, and we are going to destroy it. So it's a little hard, right, as you want it to be, because if you want it to hold, a curl at all, it needs to be a stiff wax. And this is our firm and tacky mustache wax. All right, so you start out. This stuff it's solid, but it's not too hard to scrape out with your fingernail. And honestly, you want like a really thin little layer so you can smooth it out easily. So you don't want a big chunk of it. Like, you don't want to take this leaf off, and just smush it up necessarily. You can do that. You're going to have to do it eventually. Oh, I've got beard hair in there already. All right, there we go. So you take your fingernail, and I've got my very short finger and thumbnail here, and you get it in there. You guys can't see. There we go. And you just go like this. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so then I usually put a little, move it, right? Then maybe scrape it off a bit more. There we go, just dig deep. Let's move the leaf off to the side. Ta-da. Goodbye. Okay, right, so it's a good amount to start with. So I take my other finger, get it in there, and then you can either rub it together right here and smooth it out. Well, you can see it's already nice and smooth. Or you can put it in your palm. So we'll start by just doing it this way since it's smoothed out real well. Okay, boop, boop, boop. And I start right with any kind of comb. I've got the sapling here, and I try to get the hairs going in the direction I want them to go. Especially at the part. And then what you want to do is, most of your wax really needs to be up here, at least for me, because I want to keep that hair out of my mouth. Then I'll work it towards the ends of the mustache. So I'm gonna try to make sure to get an even amount. So I just kind of go like that. So I feel like I have about the same on both sides. I really try to get it up on the base because we're going to pull it to the ends. So if you're just waxing the end of your mustache, you are doing something wrong, in my opinion. I don't know. There's lots of different techniques out there for this type of thing. So anyways, once how it worked in there, I start working it towards the ends, right? I might grab my comb and work on that part. That you guys probably don't have this problem, so I get it there, and then once I'm to that point right there, I get some more wax. All right. Now for the average mustache, really, you're going to use about this much on each side, right? Maybe. So the second technique for smoothing it out is you put it in your palm. And you just work it in like that. Better for beard wax because you're gonna. So then I got some more wax and work it out to the ends there. All right. And you may need to come back through and put some wax on the tips. Now, Greenbeard Grooming's mustache wax can be set in place with some heat. So you can use a blow dryer or a curling iron to really firm it into place. That's the rosin allows you to do that. This morning, I don't have a whole lot of wax in. I might just go with a slight upward curl. There we go. Okay. There's lots of mustache styling videos on like Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, so you guys can watch some of those for more tips. Or I do a lot of morning prep videos where I go through my whole morning routine on Instagram. Some of those make it onto Facebook as well, so you could watch the full deal. But that's about it, guys. All right, so I'm gonna do the other side, but you know, that's your basics of applying mustache wax, is get it up here into the base and then work it towards the end. And you want to smooth it out in your palm. And then you can set it in place with a blow dryer. You can curl it up with curlers and kind of hold it here and hit it with a blow dryer. Or you can use curling iron, or you know, you can spent many years just doing it like this. So I'd get it up there into place, and then get the blow dryer, and right, and then I'd hold it there. So all right, let's get the other side. I need to get to work. Okay, so again, just gonna use a fingernail, and we don't want to get a bunch out. You can heat it up, so our stone labels are waterproof. You can just run it under hot water for a while in the morning before you get to this point. I usually don't. You could also hold a hairdryer on it. A lot of guys do that. Very, very common practice. Both the hot water over the closed container or the hairdryer on the open container. Both are very common. So I got a little extra here. I think I don't want to overload one side. There we go. All right. So I usually check. Try to make sure I've got about the same point there. You know, it's hard to say. I'm going to put beard wax in, so a lot of times I don't know if this is really needed right now. I got a big hair stuck to my hand. There we go. A lot of times I'll go in and grab a few of those right into the aura that I don't want into the mustache. I'm doing all that. You guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'll grab those and try to even it out. All right, and then this bottom bit, right, I'll just get in. So I don't feel like separating those 3 hairs was really necessary this morning, but I do a lot of that. All right, so like I said, I'll hold the base here if you have a long mustache. Otherwise, you'll be pulling hairs, kind of separating them up here as you pull. You know what I'm talking about. You can see I've got one long hair up here that when I pull on the end, it separates up. All right. So there you go, guys. That is the conclusion of my mustache wax basics video. Like I said, scrape it out, thin layer, you know, work it until it's smooth, or work it until it's smooth, and then start up here and down here. Get those hairs out of your mouth, and then work it towards the ends of the mustache. All right. Hope everyone has a tremendous week.